Base camp, we just dropped 2 cryptids. Aussies are calling them the Yowie. Any more of them on ISR? Negative 2-1. It looked like it could be a scouting party. This is KJ. All casualties have been successfully evacuated. Negative contact with ferals. Copy that, KJ. Mike sighed. Down to 12 men. 11, said one of the Aussies, kneeling next to one of their fallen. We lost Pope. Mike went back to comms. Base camp, be advised, we have another casualty, securing him for evac now. Mike, I said, we need to turn around. The Aussies are down a platoon and a half. KJ and Joel are going back to base. It could be a while before they get back. I say we call it quits. He's right, man, said Ramirez. We're outgunned. If you ask me, it was a mistake for command to split our teams up. Dingo 2 should have stayed with us from the start. Like hell, we're turning back, snapped Murch. Those are my men out there, and we aren't leaving without at least retrieving their bodies. Mike looked down as he tried to make a decision. The way I see it, said Villanueva, we call for evac, we get out of here and come back with a bigger force. That way we'll be prepared for both the Yowie and the ferals. Mike looked at us. How are we on ammo? I'm low, I answered, but Ramirez should have some extra ammo. I got enough for now, said Ramirez. Same, said Villanueva. So do I, said Payne, switching to his M4A1. Mike turned to Captain Murch and his men, who said the same thing. Oh, we got more than enough, mate, said Murch. We're not leaving until we at least get the tags of Dingo 2. Mike nodded. All right, here what we'll do. We'll continue searching for the second team for a little bit longer. If we're too deep into enemy territory and we still haven't found them, we'll request exfil and come back with a bigger strike force. Sounds good to us, said Murch, to which his men nodded in agreement. Mike looked at the rest of us, who shrugged. All right, I sighed, let's do this. We continued moving, and our team began sweeping the woods once again, walking near a river. Hey, check this, said Ramirez. He had his NVGs up and was using his tactical flashlight. I raised mine and went white light as well. It was blood that trickled further down. We got blood, I called, and the others gathered around. Let's follow it, move upstream. It could lead us to them. We followed the blood in the water further upstream, and soon we saw what looked like bodies come into view. Got something up ahead. Base camp, are you seeing this? Affirmative, 2-1. The bodies were a mix of humans and ferals. The men of Dingo 2 lay sprawled by the riverside, having been ripped to shreds. I knelt down to inspect one of the SAS men, who was missing his legs and had a spear in his chest. I pulled the tags off the man, Staff Sergeant Patrick Williams. We pulled the tags off of all the men we found, which was about 10 in total. 4 men were missing, though we suspected they were dead when we found the head of one of them laying further away. Mike and Villanueva were inspecting the bodies of the ferals. Looks like they were ambushed, I heard him say. Both groups were engaging, and they came through and killed them all. You mean the Yowie? I asked. Mike nodded. As he leaned closer, the feral suddenly came to life. Its wild eyes glowed even brighter without the skull on its head, and it screamed in its face, choking Mike with its bare hands.